Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are here for our second prompt reveal for the new project. So I just wanted to show you, it's a bit hard, show you my piece. So I stitched down onettes. I haven't done any more to it because I may do things as we go along. And then that's my embroidered, what's it called, excuse me, monogram. And then I did my, you can kind of get an idea, I'm just bunching it up a bit so you can see I've got my beaded monogram here, and then the one that was on the pillowcase as it was. So our new prompt is treasured lace. Well, that's a doozy for me because I have that many treasured laces. It's you know, it's a hard choice, so I just pulled out a few faves. I'll just show you. I love this. This just really gets me going. I just think that is to die for, that one. Although it is big, so I may put several treasured laces. I think I probably need a piece bigger than my biggest wall on my house because I want to put so many things. And I put out this gorgeous lace. I absolutely love that. And then I pulled out this one because I absolutely love that one. I mean, there are so many. These are just a few of what I love. And then this one I adore as well. And I can't remember where it came from. But I'm thinking, I also love this piece of fabric from Deb from Dollhouse Vintage. And I'm thinking I may put that there. Let's just play around a bit with composition. I may put that there. I'm debating whether or not to needle turn it. I think I might slow stitch it, or should I needle turn it, because I needle turned all the other things. And I'm just going to leave a bit of a space here just in case I want to do some sort of edging on my piece. But I'm thinking I might put that there, and I did think this particular lace, a piece of this, looked nice on there. And then I might do something else. So that's what I'm thinking for there. And I could have some space for a little piece of something else. I've also got this space here where I could put some things as well. So I will be using that. But I'm thinking I really just like the color of this lace, the pattern on this stripe. So I think that's going to happen. And do I want to, I think I might slow stitch it on. So I'm going to trim it about the width of the piece of fabric, and then the fabric I like that edge. I may not want to fill all of my space. I think let's see if it'll rip. It's mattress ticking, so I don't know. Oh yes, it did rip. Love that. Okay. So obviously, you know, these sorts of things you're putting on a favorite piece of lace, so it's not going to take very long to do. So if you want to, you know, make it last longer, you need to get a little bit creative with what are you going to do on it. So I'm thinking I'm going to put those there. Let's just pin it. And remember, I'm doing mixed colors, so I feel like that's really in my colors. Now, do I want this to come down below the lace? No, I like it in the middle. There's the answer to my question. Now, because I did put I've got four monograms on mine, I do need to be careful with my space. So that's going to go there, but I would like to include one of these somewhere else. And then I'm thinking up here, I have a little bit of area that I could put something. I do quite like that. I won't do that one, or I'd love this one. This one really could have just a little piece. It's pulling in all directions because it's not in the best of conditions. Let me see the other end. That's better. Could I put, it's the wrong way. I'd have to cut it to see. flip it over there. Would I like a piece of that there? No, I might like it just up over there. However, I'm a bit nervous to put too many things. I think that one's not working. I liked the other one, this a little. I'm going to just put a little piece of this one on there like that. That's what I'm going to do, I think. So let me just cut it. I have a feeling I might have it backwards. Oh no, it looks the same on the other side. I'm just going to pin that there, and that is going to go there. And then if I need to, I can just sort of work over that as well. So I'm going to have two favorite pieces of lace. I may think about it over the next week and decide to have another piece of favorite lace. I mean, that is really beautiful. I could have a little piece over here with something happening. But I will think about that. Let me think about these first two to start off with. So this one here, this piece of fabric here, I am going to do my invisible stitch to stitch it on, and then I am going to, am I going to running stitch it? Am I? This is the question. So I like to start in the center. Oh, it helps if you thread it. So because that was a short piece, I'm just going to get a new piece. And it could be that I come back and when I've started feeling it more, I might put more lace in to fill things in, favorite bits of lace. So some of these prompts, you may revisit them at a later date. It's not that you just do it this week and next week and then it's done. So you can see little stitch at the top, long stitch at the back, and it's just holding it in place. And I'm not having puckered fabric, and I am not one to pull out my iron and iron them, so this is good for me. And even if it was recommended that I could iron and starch and I wouldn't have puckering, and that is a great idea. However, I would still do it because it's just, I like doing my invisible stitch. Well, it's not mine, it's Jude Hill's. Jude Hill's invisible stitch. Okay. Whoops. This is not bad, this mattress ticking to stitch on. I know I'm far away. I'm not going to zoom you in, otherwise I'll go off camera. I had to cut a bit out last week because I found myself drifting away from you. Not that you're missing out on anything, but still, I know it's frustrating. See, look how quick that is. I mean, honestly, it takes 2 seconds out of your life not 2 seconds, a few minutes on a little piece like this, and I've nearly done half in a matter of minutes. So because I'm going to have my brother here for 3 weeks, I have to pre-record my videos, so you'll probably be able to see that my videos are in the playlist, but you won't be able to click on them because they're private. So they won't go public until the day that they're supposed to. Maybe I won't put them in the playlist until the day before. That way there will be no confusion. I think I'll leave these ones out of the playlist and add them later. Okay. So I'll just come and finish this part up here, and I started there. I've only got 2 more rows to do. Then I'm going to jump to the top. Here. So boy, is my sister planned. I haven't planned anything out. Nothing's mapped out. It's just going to happen. It's just going to be a fly by the seat of your pants thing with me. No planning. Okay, you can see I honestly do not look at the next prompt until I finish this prompt, so I am winging it with you guys. One lady did have a good, you know, thing that which I thought was a good idea. If you're in doubt and you're not confident, she's just going to tack or pin her things in place and wait till there's a few more prompts before she decides to start placing things. So that's also a good idea. But as Sarah mentioned in her video last week, you know, some things can be big and some things can be small. Okay, so that's already down there. Before I put my lace on, I am going to cantha stitch behind it, I think. So I do have a lay cotton somewhere. And of course it's decided to move. I don't want to use that one. I didn't put it in there. Okay, I don't know where it is. Or do I need to? I wanted to. I'm sitting here thinking about it, guys, because I could just go around this. I think I'm going to do something really that's going to... Oh, look, my thread is right here in front of my face. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. I make my life difficult. I'm going to cantha stitch it. And I'm sure I won't leave well enough alone, so you wait for it. I'm probably putting something else on here. So to do the slow stitching, I'm going to, and that will take a while, so I won't do it all on camera, but I want to do little stitches. Just pushing my fabric onto the needle, pulling it through. I probably need one of my little rubber things, and I'm going to do rows and rows of running stitch, because I'm also a bit hot, so it's a bit hard to grip the needle. Good thing this mattress sticking is not too thick. Sometimes they can be they're lovely fabrics, sometimes they're a little bit tough on your hands when you're stitching. And this is definitely, when I'm doing this, I do not like to have it in a hoop, because you can't bunch up your fabrics onto your needle and do several stitches. But always come back and tug it, bring it back to being flat. It will naturally ripple, which is what we want. It's a nice look. And once I've finished this running stitch, I may move my lace around. Who knows what position it will go in. So I'll just flip around here. And come back the other way. And I'm going to fill it all. Not on camera, I won't fill it all on camera. I'll do some off camera. Ow. And don't judge what you're doing. When you're doing this, I often think, I keep stabbing myself. I keep thinking, oh, look at that, it's terrible, they're uneven, it's wobbly. But once you get all the rows in there, it all comes together and looks fine. But also, what did I want to say? I can't remember. So a lot of this, oh yes, that's right. A lot of this will be covered by the lace, but that's okay because the lace is, you can see through it. So I'll just finish this thread off, and then I wanted to just say what I'm going to do up the top on the top one. I know I haven't zoomed in. I'm just running stitching. You don't need to see that up close. So I'm putting pockets of little bits of fabric here and there. But it's mostly going to be a white background. So, yeah, I'm not going to be using huge amounts of fabrics. See how lovely it looks when you do the rows of stitching. Oh my wordy lordy. So it's quite different to what we've done in the last projects, isn't it? Which is fun. So I'm just going to finish off this thread, and then I wanted to talk about my other lace bit up there. I might find that I'm so careful about leaving space to have 12 prompts in there that I might end up with a whole lot of empty space. Do you think that could happen? Who knows? It's making me hot. Holding fabric when it's, you know, really humid outside and and 38 degrees is not my favorite thing. And I need to go and turn my air conditioning on, but I will do so after the video. Okay, I'm going to end that off. Now we'll continue on with that. Well, I'll put the lace back on there so you can get the feel of it. Hot. Oh, actually, I don't think I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with the other lace. I think I'll do that. I'll actually do it in the other video next week. Okay, and that's going to go there, like so. And you can see the fabric when you do the cantha stitching. Actually, I could just go to there, couldn't I? Maybe I will, and do from there down. Although you would be able to see the stitches behind. No, you can see them. So I'm going to do the whole thing, because otherwise I know it'll annoy me that I didn't do it properly. So that's going to go there, and I'm going to do something else there. But I'll have to just stitch it all down first and then decide. So I'll pin that. I absolutely love that. And then here, I'm going to stitch this, but I'll do that with you guys. No, maybe I'll do it now. I was thinking I'll save that till next week, but I'm going to be doing a bit more on that one. So let's do this one now. And I've just got to find my thread. I don't want to use navy blue. I'm going to use this thread. These are the ones I got in Australia, and they were like shared with my sister and my mum. I think Sasha's shown you that before. I'm going to use this thread. I don't know. Oh, Wonderfeel thread. See, I haven't even opened it. My wordy lordy. While I'm doing that, just hold your horses. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry guys, I couldn't cope anymore. I just had to go around the corner and press the button and turn the air conditioning on. It was really becoming too much. Oh, so much better. Oh, no, I don't want that colour. I've gone back to this colour. I like that colour more. I'm sorry. I changed my mind in a flash. Absolute flash. So what I like to do with these, and I got that inspiration probably from, there's lots of South Korean amazing embroidery artists, and they when they applique the lace, they put on, not all of them, but some of the ones that I like, they do a little overcast or whip stitch, whatever you like to call it, just teeny tiny stitches in a contrasting color, red or blue normally I see, and I just love it, and I always do it, and I've been doing it with you guys for quite a long time now. You just got to remind yourself every stitch you put in to keep it small, because I get bigger and bigger and bigger as I go. So I'm just going to take my time and do little stitches, and in my mind I'm saying little stitches, not big ones, little. And I just love that look. I feel like I probably should have a stitch there, but I've gone now. I've moved on. And as I said before, that's not to say that I'm not going to overlap something over here. I'm just going to go with the flow and wing it. Sometimes the laces are sort of falling apart, so it's a bit of a struggle sometimes to capture it properly. Okay, I've gone quiet. Gosh, I hope I'm on screen. Oh yes, I am, because I zoomed out. Just little teeny tiny stitches. So you get the idea. So you might have a lace that's, you know, from your gran or your great granny. Fortunately, we don't have any of those things, but that might be a favorite lace, or it might just be a really beautiful piece of lace that you love and that you've been hanging on to, and it's nice to just put a little piece of it in your project so that you have it forever. And again, like I said, you could do a whole thing of monograms. I could do a whole thing of lace. Actually, that'd be really amazing framed. Just sort of winging it around the edge there. It's a bit messy, but I may be covering that. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this off. So I'm not worried about that right now. Bless you, Lulu. Okay, so that is stitched down, and we will leave it alone for now. And the other one I will finish in the next video. Well, I'll finish the slow stitching, so you don't have to go through that again. So that's what that looks like, but more could happen. We don't know, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But that is a favorite piece of lace, and then this is another favorite piece of lace. And that is going to go there. And that's not to say that more lace won't go on, but for the time being, this is the lace that's going on. So there. So I'm going to finish stitching all of this, and then I'll attach this. I may use a colour, I'm not sure. I could use blue, or I could use red, even though there's pink. I could use a pink if I wanted to. I might use that colour, this one, this raspberry red is what I think I might use around this one. So but anyway, I'll get that done, and then we'll see what else is going to happen over here. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing everybody's favorite lace or laces, and I will see you again soon. Bye.